this video, I'll be solving another problem on partial fraction. Suppose you are asked to resolve this expression into partial fraction. If you look at this very well, this expression is entirely different from the one we are solving, but check the denominator very well. We can actually factorize this. And the reason why it is entirely different from the one we are solving earlier is because of the numerator. In this case, the power of x at the numerator is equal to 0. Right? So now what I'm going to do is that this expression, I'm going to write it as s squared, going ahead and use my x to open the brackets first. I'm going to have minus px plus qx plus pq. Right? So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to use my negative to open the bracket now. I'm having s squared minus px, right, minus qx plus pq. Then after that, what will happen is that I can go ahead and just collect the factor like this. Then I can factorize x here. Factorizing x, I'm going to have x into bracket x minus p. Then I can factorize minus q here because q is common here. Then I'll have to what? Minus q into bracket x minus p. Right? So in this case, now I'm going to have it to be x minus q and also what? That's x minus p. Exactly. So this expression will be equivalent to a over x minus q and also plus b over x minus p. So what I'm going to do now is that I will go ahead and collect like FCM rather. I'll go ahead and collect FCM. So here I'm going to have it to be a into bracket x minus p, right? Then I'm going to have it to be plus b into bracket x minus q. Right, so here I'm going to, which is equivalent to what? 1, Abby. 1 in this case, because this and this will cancel out, this will cancel all this out. And I'm going to have to be 1 is equivalent to a into bracket x minus p, then plus b into bracket x minus q. Right? So let me just go ahead and solve this here. So now I'm solving this, I can just use try and error method. So that I can just say let my x minus p equals to 0, then s equals to p. Then if I plug in p here, I'm going to have everything here to be equals to 0. Then I'll go ahead and have it to be 1 equals to b into bracket p minus q. Then let me make my b the sort of formula. Making b the sort of formula, I'm going to have to be p equals to 1 over p minus q. Right? So 1 divided by p minus q. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I can just say let's, in this case down, that will be, instead of x minus p, I'm going to use s minus q. S minus q to be equal to 0, then s equals to q, right? Then if I should plug in q here, everything here will be equal to 0 because this is q minus q. Then I'll go ahead and have it to be 1 equal a into brackets q minus p. Then my a will becomes 1 over q minus p, which is 1 divided by q minus p. Then I'll come back to this expression, which is now equal. What's my a? My a is 1 over, which is q minus p, right, divided by, that's x minus q, right? Then I have it to be plus, again in this case, that's my p, which is 1 divided by p minus q, then divided by what is under it, that's what, x minus p. Then what I'm going to do now is that I will make sure I go ahead and simplify all this. So simplifying this, I'm going to have it to be, that's I have it to be equal now. That will be 1 over, if I change this to multiplication, then this will be 1 over x minus q. Then I'm going to have everything here to be 1 over q minus p into brackets x minus q. Right? That's the first one. Then plus the same thing here, I'm going to have to 1 over p minus q, right, into brackets x minus p. Exactly. So this expression is now equivalent, is now equal to 1 over s squared minus p plus q x plus pq. Exactly. So that's just it. Plus pq. So that's it. So you can go ahead and verify this is equal to this and this also is equal to this. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click on the subscription button and do well to share my videos to your friend. And make sure you check the playlist. I will drop the link to the partial fraction playlist. I will drop it in the description below. So make sure you check it for more problems. Thanks for watching.